just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
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 Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Well, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, all of you fine folks. Let me see here. I gotta set something up. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. I gotta do this and a little of that. And let me see here. I have to fix this. And okay. Now I think we're good. All right. Does it sound okay? Everything's okay? Is there an echo? I think there's an echo. Hang on. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay. I should have got rid of the echo there. I think I got rid of the echo. Robert Towers here. James Francis, Sarcastic One, Candy Girl. Jessica's here. I think I fixed the echo, right? I fixed that. Let me know. Let me know if I didn't. I think we're all good. Hi, Jessica and Cheryl and Happy. Good morning to you. All right, everything's all good now. Everything's all set up and fine. Echo gone. Good work, Jay. Yes, just Jay. Yep, I can do it. Hi, Dirk Bumblebees. How are you? How are you? And how are you, Lisa Farr and M. Spire and Lisa Smith? How are you? I don't hear no stinking echo. I want to do one other thing while I'm doing this. Let me see. I want to go here. And I want to make sure I'm set up on the right thing. Let's do that one there. All right, I think I got that covered. All right, good morning, Diane, Chase, and Tumoth. Good morning to you. And hey, Sarcastic One, Tree God, Simba. Good morning, Stacy D is here. Hi, Stacy D. Amophia Rose. How are you? How are you, strange little badger? However, no echo. However, I can still hear your voice. That is a problem, just one person. Ketchup will be with us shortly. I sent her a link. Hi, Jaws and Happy. How are you? Jay, if it's not broke, don't go messing with it. No, I just wanted to click a couple buttons for fun. Anyways. Hi, Sarah Brown. Crystal T's here. Tracy Spencer is here. How are you? Good morning, French Psycho. Lisa Patterson. Good morning, Carl. How are you, Carl? Tree God's here. Good morning to you. I see you, but I can't take the drive. Talk and drive. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't. Hi, Debbie Minton. How are you? Colleen, good morning to you. Karen's book, Nort, good morning to you. Already nearly 200 people here today. Thank you, my friends. And by the way, I have a good show today. Because what we're going to be doing, hi, TK. We're going to be debunking some asses. Debunking the asses over here. Yes, we are. A lot of debunking of the asses is going to be happening. Okay, so there's that. Hi, Timothy. How are you, Timothy? And I hope you're doing well. Let's see. We got a couple. Hey, Souls Girl, Jesus is Lord. How are you, my friend? And Jack's mom gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. Remember, she works hard for her money, and Jack's okay as well, my understanding is, but he doesn't like to get haircuts. But at the same time, remember, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, I'll send lips over to your house to sing you karaoke. Of course I will. Thank you, Jack's mom. Good morning, BK. How are you? Serrano and Rogue Pirate. How are you? Good morning to you. Thank you, Jack's mom. Thank you so much. And also, oops, I clicked the wrong button there. Oh, there we go. Good morning, all. Hope your day is going well. My day is going great. It's terrific. Thank you, Stacy D. Thank you for your 10. Oh my goodness. Thank you, my friend. Hi. Thank you, Stacy. Hey, the puzzler's here, of course. The puzzler's here, and Claire. I see Claire's here. Carol. Good morning, all. Good morning, all. If I've missed you, it's not on purpose. Hey, Chucky guy. Debunking is the act of politely taking a bad idea outside, showing it the facts, watching it dramatically collapse like a cheap lawn chair. Yes, that's pretty much debunking, and that's what we're going to be doing over here, is a lot of debunking. Hi, Kelly Rager. How are you? And Elle, how are you, Elle? And Lynn and 71, good morning to all of you fine folks. I hope you're doing well. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Rosalind Duke's latest streams, they're always wonderful. Go check out Rosalind Duke's stream. I know she did one yesterday. I didn't catch yesterday's one just yet, but I did catch her. Let's see. It would have been her Monday stream, which was wonderful Monday stream. Of course, Jay, how much do you pay me to endorse FLEASA lawsuit? $1 million. $1 million. Hi, Kim Brand. How are you? How are you, Terry? Been a member for 11 months. Thank you, Terry. Remember, this is Fave's day off. I hope, Faves, you have a good time when you hear this. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, my friend, for all that you do for us. Thank you, my friend. Much love, of course, for Faves, my friend. All right, and also Starchasm and Rosalind Duke. Are we alone, Jay? Yeah, we're all alone, Calvin. I think we're alone now. Hey, Roy, how are you, Sarasota Beach Bum? Jazz Dirty Hands from Pulling Weeds. Listen here. Hey, Nick D, how are you? Terry gifted 10 Just Jam memberships. If you get one of those, thank Terry. She works hard for her money. Remember, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, that's okay. That's okay. I'll send Fleabag over to your house to expose all of your secrets, or tell everything about your personal life that maybe you do or do not want people to know. Oh, hi, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for the 10. Thank Terry. Happy's reading my mind. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Happy's reading my mind, singing the same song. Jan, a productive morning. He dug the moss out from under his fingernails. No, I'm actually doing round 2 of laundry right now. Round 2 of laundry. Very busy day. Hey, Taz, how are you, my friend? How are you? Round 2 of laundry's going on right now. I think I'm a bum now. What? What are you talking about? Hey, Audio Coffee, how are you? Ketchup better hurry up. There's already 230 of you here. Hi, Rick. How are you? Good morning to you, my friend. Let me see. Happy says her back hurts. Why does your back hurt? Anyways, this is very important. Over here in the Just J Hip Show, what we do is we pull weeds. All right, we pull weeds over here. It's pretty standard. Why are these people calling me? That was dumb. Hey, Christy, how are you? Christy Nunez here. I've been a friend of Just J Hips for over 10 years. 10 years we've been friends. We talk all the time, of course. Best buds. Best buds. Pretty much. Well, off and on. But no, we pull weeds over here. That's what we do. Me and you and all my warrior friends, as we're all warriors over here, just being warriors. Hey, Mary O, how are you? And Big Dirt, how are you? 244 here. Calls J, breathes heavy in phone. Hey, Bonnie's here. Where's Tammy J this morning? I don't know. TJ, you're not even in the chat. What's going on, TJ? Linda P loves gardening. How are you? I have a lot of stuff here for today because we are going to be debunking some stuff today. All right. Fleabag has been running on a regular story. Hi, Agent Lavender. How are you? Stop it, Jay. You're going to get Christy Nunya in trouble. Oh, yeah. That's what I do. Hi, Aunt Bika Muppa Angela. How are you, my friend? She's been running the same story for quite some time, getting it all wrong. And today, Just Jamp's going to get it right. I'm going to set the record straight, and we'll see. Do I have to play the wake up intro music to get TJ over here? I mean, seems.
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens of flight. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Catching every word like a 0 to 0. Highlighters flash. Backs in a row. If you wanna remember, she's the pro you call. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Turning every stream to a power show. From doodles to deadlines, watch it go. Tammy J. Tammy J. Note taking hero.
Hi, here and after. How are you, my friend? How are you here and after? I'm glad to see you there. I'm glad to see you're here. Appreciate you. Kelvin's here. How are you, Kelvin? I'm glad that you are here. I am so glad that you are here. Ketchup just parked the car. Ketchup just parked the car. Okay. Hi, Patty Cakes. How are you? I'm working but listening in. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I have a friend here, though. Hang on.
Yeah. Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you. You won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline. Spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck. Serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary. The tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get sweaty. Feisty on the mic. Every word got bite. You came from mile. You won't ask tonight. Yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe. This is about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
Rap and bang. It's about to get red. Flame in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
Hey, Chop, how are you?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
I am doing terrific. You know what I had to do last night?
What?
I had to work my desk and another desk again.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It was an easy night, though. It was a piece of cake.
Did your coworkers laugh at you when Fleabag was dogging you out last night and you were crying at work?
I was crying. She said I was irrelevant and she doesn't care about me. She doesn't watch my show and I'm completely irrelevant. And there's nothing I could say about her that she would ever get upset about. Yet she sent me a cease and desist. I'm confused on this one.
Don't forget, you're absolutely not funny and you're not a comedian.
That's right. Hey, Mr. Landfill's here. Agent Lavender. I saw Keeson was here.
Coming from someone with no funny bone.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm not a comedian. Hi, Joan Jones here. I saw Joan is here. I know
I'm listening in because there's no star or faves to keep an eye on you. So someone's got to see what you're doing in here.
Darling, hey Samantha, how are you? Samantha just popped in. It's funny. She has a show that discusses one thing. Hi, Little Miss Muppet. In June, how are you? She has a show that discusses one thing: Jeremy Hales, Megan Fox, or Tug. And if not them, Coop, just J Hip. But she doesn't watch the show, and she gets everything wrong that I say. All right, but today, all right, this is a special. Hi, Teresa, how are you? We need some Fleabag music this morning. No, we don't.
Morning, everybody.
I'm here, Ketchup. I got this, says Robert Tower. I got Robert and Bonnie here. Robert
Thanks,
and Bonnie.
Robert.
Yes, because it's Ketchup's, or it's Fave's day off. We should do this for Fave because it's Fave.
The chat, yeah, I see that mess. Name in the blue, I'm the one they test. One quick click, whole vibe refreshed. If you're trolling here, better say it with your chest. Hey, blue range swinging, I have my favorites. Keep it calm, keep it clean, I'ma save it. If you came for the chaos, you'll hate this. Blue range gang in the chat, can you rate this?
Time to assert some order. This rank symbolizes my control.
Just for your faves, my friend. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your day off. Someone said they saw Tammy J in the chat. I didn't see Tammy.
She's here. She's hiding from you.
She's hiding. Hi, Lisa Rats. Good morning to you. Good morning, my friend. And also, I do have to point out a couple things, or one thing, and that is Some Beach Somewhere has been a member for 7 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh my God. If he doesn't figure this out, I swear I will rage quit. TJ's got a new name. TJ's got a new name.
You were talking to her and you didn't even know. I knew it was her, but you didn't.
She's undercover. She's undercover. You know what?
Duh.
You notice what I noticed about FLEASA last night? She will take every single thing I say as truth. All right. And she'll just run with it. All right. So, for instance, let me go with this. If I was to debunk myself, all right, be like, I didn't know, Tammy J for 44 years. And no, I didn't plant her as a mole, even though I'm lying about my own truth, very clearly, she'd be like, oh, yeah, see, look, it was joking about it. See, and she would run with that story. She'll run with whatever story she wants to run with. Whatever I say, that's the new story. All right. Despite my truth being out there on what happened. Okay. And I'm sorry that I planted a mole over there. I'm sorry I planted a mole over there many months ago. And we're going to get to that today, too. And by the way, I want to point something out. I need to defend myself, damn it, says Agent Lavender. You can have a Lincoln come on all you want to attempt to defend yourself, but it's going to be hard. Hi, Janice MB. Hi, Janice. How are you?
It's going to be hard when you can only say meh.
Meh. That's all you can say. Tammy J has been limited to just meh. Hey, Venom's here. Hi, Venom. How are you? We have another friend here. Hi, Venom. How are you? Hi, Mick67. How are you, my friend? But no, she'll run with anything, call it truth. And, even though I'm sitting over here debunking my own truth, all right, when it's just a lie, because clearly we're neighbors. She's a stone's throw away. A stone's throw away. Hi, Disabled Dahlia. How are you, my friend? Just a stone's throw away from just J Hip. I'm good, Jay. How are you? I am terrific. Hey, Stephen Bear's here. Hi, Stephen Bear. How are you? Good morning. But I do have a wonderful show set up for you today, as always, as Just Your Hip does on my terrible irrelevant channel, which is so unsuccessful.
Hi,
All right.
Chucky.
Hi, Chucky. Yeah. If I don't cover Fleabag, I don't have a show. Yeah, Tammy J's in the chat. She's in the chat. She's under, what was it again?
Agent Lavender.
Yes, Agent Lavender. Yes, of course. And Kate Gary's here. Gary. Don't out yourself, Tammy. Don't out yourself. You're going to be in so much trouble. I mean, for goodness sakes, you're under an NDA.
Very, very serious.
Very serious NDA for some weird reason. I don't know why or how, but you signed it verbally. Yeah, you're going to jail. That's for sure. Well, you know what? You shouldn't have been a mole.
Well, I heard she signed it through mental telepathy.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's like rock solid in court.
It's rock solid in court. Carol Madsen, member for 10 months. Thank you, my friend. I did hear that Fleabag does not want to blow on my harmonica.
Nope. She said she's not interested.
Nope. She said I already stole one of her panel members and they can blow on my harmonica.
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah. Upset much? JJJ, can I get a birthday song from the Sweet Ketchup and Not You, says David Rotten Totten. Well, is it your birthday? Yeah, Tammy J, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. She did. I heard it.
Well, David Rotten Totten wants to know if he can get a birthday song from you.
Like the regular birthday song or your birthday song?
I think a regular birthday song.
Okay. The regular one, David, or like regular happy birthday or Jay's happy birthday song?
Yeah, answer the question, David. Get your ass in here. Answer the question. Regular.
Okay. Whose birthday is it?
David Rotten Totten.
Oh, it's his. Okay. I just want to make sure he wasn't asking for someone else. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, I'm a little rusty this morning.
And you're not special at all. Happy birthday, David Rotten Totten. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope everything is well for you, and I hope you enjoy your day. Of course. Now, of course, one of the things that Fleabag's been rolling off of for the last few days, she said this multiple times, probably 13 times in the last, 6 months, is that Rosalind Duke contacted Lips's school, right? Via email. Now, of course, I always said no. She contacted the school after she was accused of possibly contacting the school.
Well, yeah, they said that the school got shut down.
Oh, it got shut down. Damn right it got shut down. The whole school got shut down. I can pull up screenshots should I need to. Should I need to, but I don't think I need to. She knows what I'm talking about, but I will go to the history. Let me see my history of her history. Now, don't forget, she is currently engaged in total spoliation. Okay? Total spoliation. Let me see here. Let's see which one it is. I think it's this one.
Hardcore spoliation, actually.
And is this the one from? I got to get the right date here.
When Jay's not paying attention, I can say anything I want.
Of course you can. You can always say anything you
Just
want.
joking.
Let me see. Where's the date on this one? Oh, this is the November 3rd stream. I don't want that one. I want, oh, this is the one I want. I think it's the Where's Waldo one. Oh, yes, this is it. Now, Tammy J was a part of this show. All right. And I planted her. Over there. And this was her November 6th stream. All right. So let me pull this up. Now, this is what's funny. If Fleabag goes back in time, all right, about about what transpired on her show, she will find out something very, very interesting. And that is, if she goes back and looks at the show, she's going to find one thing that's very, very curious about Tammy J. And that is, whenever Fleabag was to mention Rosalind Duke, there's one person on channel who never says a damn word about Rosalind Duke. Why? Well, because Tammy J knows she's my best friend and I'm her best friend. All right.
So stupid.
So if she was to go back in time, she could look at every single stream where she talked about Rosalind Duke, and she would find out that Tammy J will not say a word about Rosalind Duke. All right. We had a discussion about this, me and TJ. And I said, listen, it's my best friend. Shut it. And I said, please shut it. Don't talk bad about my Rosie. All right. And she never did. She never did on the show. All right. So, Fleabag, if you want any proof, oh man, you're really going to get her going now, Jay. Oh yeah. Go back in time, look at every stream where Rosalind Duke was brought up, and you will find that Tammy J says nothing about Rosalind Duke. Why do you think that is?
Tammy, watch out for the bus.
Maybe because my mole knew better than to talk bad about my best friend.
That's totally it.
I don't know, Fleabag. I would say you should probably go back in time and maybe look at all of your streams where you talked about Rosalind Duke and see if Tammy J ever says a word. Nope.
Tammy said, stop it, you're an ass.
Now, of course, I do want to point something else out. Stacey Knapp did not know, all right, that Tammy J was clearly planted over there. All right, she did not know that. All right, once again, I'm telling my truth. She did not know that, nor did Flutter. Nobody knew. All right.
That's right. Nobody knew.
Nope, nobody knew. So it's going good, right?
Oh yeah, I think you're doing a great job at getting Tammy mad at you.
not even Tammy J. Nobody knew.
Yep, not even Tammy J.
Once again, I'm just telling my truth. All right, I'm telling my truth. Of course. Hi, Candy Girl. How are you? So, of course, I'm over there just telling my truth, doing my thing, running my gig, running my, obviously my very clear mole. And, we're doing our thing, but she'll never say anything bad. Not about Rosalind Duke. But let's just go to a few screenshots that were sent over. And these aren't actual screenshots. This is transcript screenshots. All right. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, I can. And can I scroll this? I can't. I can't do that. But let me hang on. I want to try to do something here. Oh yeah, this will work. I think this will work. This is important. Now keep in mind, Rosalind Duke is one of the people that emailed the school the day of. Yes, she started this whole shit, Rosalind Duke. Well, now this is from the 6th. This is from Fleabag's show on the 6th. I'll take us off screen for a sec. And as you can see, she's over there and she's talking and she's like, well, they talked about it. Yeah. Same with Rosalind. Sure. Megan gets it. It's handed over to Rosalind. And where she works, this morning, so Rosalind was talking about this morning. Isn't that crazy? Don't you think? And Megan and Tug and Rosalind were all talking about it. Rosalind was, man, that Rosalind person, she seems to think she can, better shit or she knows. Well, Rosalind was man, that Rosalind person, she seems to think that she can, that she can vet shit and she knows. Well, this is all in relation to the school. Now, this is just a short portion where she's talking about the school nonstop and insinuating that maybe Rosalind Duke had something to do with this. Okay. All right. You're following me right now on this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Now, this is on the 6th. All right. And I will pull this up for you here, actually. Give me 1 second here. This comes from this stream here. Where's Waldo? He's got it bad. This is from November 6th. This is the stream where she keeps mentioning Rosalind Duke and a school. All right, once again, by the way, note taker for Fleabag. This would be the important part where you want to take some serious notes. This is on November 6th, the day of said incident. Okay? She goes on throughout this entire show mentioning Rosalind Duke, I believe 7-8 times, insinuating that she may have had something to do with the school. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is from November 6th, the day it happened. All right. Remember, in the morning. Hey, doll mom, how are you? In the morning. All right. Someone contacted the school. School was shut down. Education ended. She says this on the damn show. Okay. She says this on the show. School was ended. It's terrible. It's terrible what happened over there. Terrible.
Shut down.
Yes. And now Jeremy Hills and others are affecting an entire school district here. An entire school district, all right, based on, Rosalind Duke. Now you can see TJ's up there. Stacy Nat is there. Now TJ won't say anything because, once again, this concerns Rosalind Duke. She knows better. Because, she respects Just J Hip and our long-lasting friendship. Very clear, very clear. Hi, Deb in Michigan. How are you? Very clear. She's respecting the boundaries of our mole/best buddy relationship. Very clear, very clear.
Man.
Now, I do understand. I don't have any permission to show this. But once again, she showed my show. And she didn't have my permission. And if we could pop that in the chat there as well, that yes, there would be no permission given to use any portions of my show whatsoever. It is illegal. And if you do it, you'll find yourself in pound me in the ass prison. Very clear, very clear. Crystal clear, Jay. Crystal clear. Hi, Frankie. Frankie's working. Lurking while working. Thank you. Thank you so much, Frankie. My friend, how are you? All right, so we're here. We've reached this part. We're on November 6th, right? Hi, Sherry. How are you?
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Granny Smith. How are you? How are you? Sharing this chat or stream is illegal. Or sharing my picture, anything related to this show is completely illegal. You don't have my permission, and you'll never have my permission.
Nope.
Hi, Buckshot. How are you? She said that last night. They'll never have my permission.
No.
I don't need it, you dummy. Hi, Maud. How are you? I don't need. The fair use just never.
I think it's too complicated for her.
It never wins with this one, It always fails, but I have more. I have more. Now, once again, these are public records, but they've still been somewhat redacted other than the name because the name is a public name. So it is okay. All right. I'm going to make that clear because it's a public school and everything here is public, but it's somewhat redacted, of course, thanks to. Now, I did a lot of heavy research into this, a lot of heavy research.
Mm-hmm.
I worked my tail off on this. Now, of course, on November 8th, wait, hang on. Weren't we on November 6th?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were. That was the day of the shutdown, November 6th.
Yeah, the major shutdown schools in the state of Florida. Okay.
Well, at least in that district.
Well, she sent this to the principal of the high school on November 8th at 11:27. Now, you have to remember, this is more than 2 days later. We're talking about 50, I don't know, 2 hours later than the initial incident. And Rosalind writes, to whom it may concern, I was informed of a lockdown on your campus on Thursday, November 6th. I was also informed by a spokesperson for Leslie Federico's that I was accused of sending emails to faculty and placing a call to the school that caused the lockdown and a police investigate into the situation. Okay. Well, she does point out, I've never met Leslie Federico's. I've never had any interaction with Leslie Federico's. I know of her only through another legal matter. I do not reside in Florida and was working all day Thursday. Therefore, I would not have time to phone the school or send emails to the alleged 274 faculty members. Okay. She's setting the record. Now, she wouldn't have to do that, but they mentioned her name. Additionally, there's footage of me working to verify my inability to participate in such activities. Before I involve legal counsel, please verify any such events occurred. Your immediate attention to this matter would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Rosalind Duke. Okay, now this is on the 8th, right?
Yep.
No, this is on the 8th. Rosalind Duke sends an email. Hey, is Shizzy here? I see people saying hi to Shizzy. I didn't see Shizzy. I was on the other screen.
Oh, but Sister Sal is here and she gifted membership.
Yeah. I saw some people were saying hi to Shizzy. I hope Shizzy's
I
here.
haven't seen Shizzy yet.
Well, Shizzy, if you're there, hi Shizzy. I don't know.
Shizzy, come out of the bushes.
Yeah, come out of the bushes. Oh, he was gifted a membership.
Oh.
He's always gifted a membership over. He's like my new Bruce Madskin. I'm gonna have to block him. He's stealing all the memberships. He's stealing all the memberships over here. This is what Shizzy does. This cheap son of a bitch doesn't subscribe to the show. He steals all the memberships. This is like his 9th membership. He's terrible. He's like Bruce Madskin. He's worse than.
Wow.
Well, Shizzy, you got another membership. But Sister Sal gifted 20 Just JM memberships. If you get one of those, thanks, Sister Sal. She works hard for her money. If you don't like Sister Sal, something's wrong with you. But thanks, Sister Sal. Give her a hug, a pat on the back, a little pat on the caboose. She doesn't mind. Get consent first. But remember, we're clown losers over here. But if you don't like the show, go watch another show where they don't vet their shit.
Just saying.
Well, thank you so much, Sister Sal. We love you over here. Thank you, my friend. Hi, Randy. How are you? And SMY Do 55. 4. How are you? Denise Melnikoff is here. How are you? Good morning to you. To you all. Well, let's see the response though. All right, now this is on the 8th, 2 days later. Greetings. I have no knowledge as to what you are speaking about. Windermere operated under normal conditions all week. I cannot speak to any law enforcement matters you referenced below because there wasn't any. They have no idea. Hi, Ellie Riddle. How are you, my friend? Hi, much love. Yes, he has no idea what she's talking about. All I know is Fleabag referenced her, I believe, 7 times in one stream, relating to, once again, this school incident. However, well, the principal has no idea who Rosalind Duke is, all right? And everything operated under normal conditions all week.
That's awkward.
So now this principal, who's a massive liar, is this principal, lying his ass off to cover up for lips, because there's an internal investigation going on.
Right. There's always an investigation.
A major investigation was going on. And so he has to lie to Rosalind Duke. Whoo!
Mm-hmm.
This is the story they're going to run with. Now, keep in mind, this happens on the 8th of November. Fleabag does her show on the 6th. This all occurred on the 6th, and the principal has no idea what Rosalind Duke's talking about because nothing happened at the school. This was manufactured by Lips, given to Fleabag, and there you go. All right, end of story. Or Fleabag, once again, she always says she brings the proof. Then prove it. Show me something. You've never shown anything. You know what she's going to say. I've already shown the proof. Go find it yourself. I did.
She didn't show shit.
I ran through your entire stream last night before watching your other shitty stream. All right. I went through this entire stream from the 6th. You showed no, proof. You never have. And yet I'm over here laying down receipts left and right. I'm dropping elbows over here. Bam, bam, bam. I'm coming off the top rope, dropping the elbows on your lies. You're not telling the truth, my friend. All right. I'm sorry. I hate to point it out, but no, you didn't get this one right. In fact, you lied. All right.
And you blamed a lot of people.
Yes, you blamed a lot of people, and you're the one who didn't vet your shit. I did because you know what? I don't want to confuse Jay. Don't confuse me, Tammy J. Thank you. Tammy J's back. She didn't want to confuse me anymore. She's back.
But seriously, she blamed Megan, she blamed Tug, she blamed Rosalind. I mean, all these people were in on it, and she should think twice before listening to stories from Lips. Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. Now, I don't know, but I'm just going to say note taker, all right, for Fleabag, if you could get this one right. All I would like to do is to get you to show your proof. All right. Because I showed mine. All right. It wasn't complicated. All right. I understand. It took me a total of like 4 minutes to message Rosalind Duke to get all of her back and forth. It took me another 4 minutes to find.
I have a challenge for her, Jay.
Yeah.
I think she should email the school and inquire about the school shutdown on November 6th.
Yes, because an entire state.
Because it's public knowledge. They have to say something about it. Because I researched it too and could find nothing.
Well, and you know what she said.
There hadn't been a shutdown in like almost 2 years or something.
During this live stream, she says, the entire school had to stop learning. It's in the stream. 3,000 kids couldn't learn because all of the teachers had to go to a special meeting. Hi, Mr. Coop. Yeah, they all had to go to a special meeting and put this as spam. Yet the principal knows nothing about it.
So do you think Lips was driving the bus over her, or was she doing it to herself? I'm not sure.
Yeah. It seems like maybe, she made it all up. It's my guess. Now, is there a possibility somebody could have contacted the school about Lips? Well, possibly. But did it make national headlines in the school? No. Nobody gave a shit. All right, she resigned. All right. She didn't even get fired. She resigned, according to her own words. She resigned from her job. She quit. She shouldn't have quit. All right. Now, Leslie, though, I do have to point out, she's a good gal. She's a good gal. She's pretty smart. She's pretty smart, this one. Because I was watching FLEASA's show last night. And I have to tell you, she made it very clear that Leslie, she's going to be coming at, Jeremy Hill's hard. And he's clearly a vexatious litigant because he had 10 cases, 8 already dismissed. He did? I thought he had 1. He dismissed 1 himself. And 1 other was dismissed. It might have involved 8 people, but that's 1 person. Then he had a lawyer. Okay, so you can't you can't be found as a vexatious litigant if you are represented by a officer of the court. All right, because the officer of the court would believe there's validity in your case to bring it. So therefore, that's not a thing, but she's not going to cover that, even though she could easily be a lawyer.
Well,
In fact,
she's not going to cover that they copied Randy's motion that they filed against her, and that's how they respond, or that's how she did it, filed against Jeremy.
Well,
I mean,
and Dummy thinks, over there, Fleabag thinks if there's a case that involves 8 defendants, that's 8 cases. No, it's 1 case.
yeah, that's why there's 1 case number, dummies.
Right. And by the way, she is not a lawyer. She is a permanently retired lawyer who has brought these cases up over and over again. Then she lies some more, or maybe she just doesn't get it right because she believes in Lips. All right. Once again, she has said multiple times that Lips filed a lawsuit against Jeremy Hill's, Martha, Just J. Hip, and others. All right. And then, Megan and TOCK were going hard at her. Hard. And TOCK said last night, a lawsuit against Jeremy Hills would have been another lawsuit against Jeremy Hills. But once again, I'm not tooting my horn, but she included the small childlike baby Just J. Hip. And of course, people came to my aid because they're like, screw this bitch. All right, what? You're really gonna go after someone who's clearly got mental problems? You're gonna go after someone who's ADA protected like Just J. Hip? This is terrible. This is terrible. And they came to my defense. And then she said, I'm gonna add Tug and Megan Fox. Okay. Well, eventually, I had a conversation with Lips, and I said, you can sue us all you want. I said, but Jeremy's never going to let this go. I said, Tug, Megan, and myself, we probably have better things to do. And that actually was right on par. Tug mentioned this last night. They would have just been like, whatever. So she drops her case, but she makes it look like we had some sort of freaking agreement, like we caved and, we agreed. And Megan and Tug were like, this is bullshit. We didn't agree to shit with this woman. We haven't even spoken to her. And I told Tug and Megan, I said, don't worry, kids. I'll get us back in this thing. Don't worry. Give me 24 hours. And 24 hours later, Just Jay had Megan Fox and Tug all back in the gig. All right, we're all back in the lawsuit. All right, I promised them. I said, listen, I got you out of this somehow, not intentionally, but I'll get us back in. 24 hours later, we're all back in the gig. Of course, yeah, Just Jay. Yep, I'm no idiot. I know how to put myself in a lawsuit as well as my friends. I'm very good. We even got Shizzy. Yeah, even got Shizzy in one, because I'm Kelvin, JJ, I need a new keychain. Mine got broke at Dollar General yesterday in a crash. Well, send me your email, Kelvin. I'll send you a new keychain. I'll send you
in a crash? Did he say in a crash?
I guess so. What did you
Are you okay, Kelvin?
Kelvin, are you
Someone hit you on your scooter?
Yeah, not that I'm worried about it, but we'd like to know the details.
I'm worried about it.
I mean,
Jay's a jerk, but I'm worried about it. Are you okay, Kelvin?
Did you get a concussion? What happened? Tell me the story. Tammy wants a keychain. Well, you have to send me your address again, Tammy, because once again.
Or Tammy, next time you see Faves, just ask Faves to send it to you because you'll get it this year if you ask her.
Oh, no, I've knocked those things out of the park, of course.
Sure.
I hope you're okay, Calvin. But yeah. I know you're not dead because you're typing in here, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But anyways, we all get added back into the lawsuit, and then things get too tough, tough for her. All right, Jeremy, of course, he's already accepted and waived service. So, as I told her, I said, Jeremy's never letting this go, you dummy. And I told her, I said, you can sue me all you want, but you're going to end up on the streets. So now her pets are living over at Fleabag's house. How's this going? All right. I made promises of what would happen, and now they're happening. But according to Fleabag, the judge is going to see right through Jeremy Hales and I guess ignore the law. This is my understanding. Completely ignore the law on how to label someone a vexatious litigant and just do it anyways. Odd move for a judge, but maybe. I mean, seems like an odd move for a judge to just completely ignore the law and go in a whole new direction. Whew.
Hey, Smitty.
But hey, Schmitty, how are you? She's got a lot of faith in this. Now, she was talking last night, I guess. What's going on with this psychic? She talked to a psychic. Any idea what the living hell she's talking about on this one?
No, I missed that part. I was doing laundry, so.
She went off she talked to a psychic, and the psychic, I guess, or the card reader, it was telling her that, I don't know, it was a lot about Jeremy Hales, Ohio, yada, yada, and court cases, and Jesus shit. This thing went in a weird direction. The things Kelvin has to do to get Jay to pay attention to him, sheesh. Yeah, he has to get in a wreck with his cart. That's what he's got to do. I need more wrecks, Kelvin.
Kelvin, did you make that up just to get Jay to read your chat?
Yeah, he did. Yep. Pulling on my heartstrings. Oh, he says no. Never mind.
Oh, are you okay, Kelvin? Because I'm still waiting for that response.
Yeah, Kelvin, are you okay? I'm very concerned right now. I'm very concerned. Hi, Deanne Johnson. Good morning. I made it. I'm glad you made it. By the way. Thank you, Puzzler. I appreciate it. But, well, she was all big. She was high on lips last night. High on lips. She told some lies about vomit. She did her whole vomit thing again. The completely wrong story about vomit, spinning it in vomit's direction the way he does. Pretty standard for Fleabag. All she does is spin her story the way she wants to spin her story. And it's never correct the same way she talks about my show. She gets some notes, does it all wrong, and then meh. It's completely wrong. Hi, Dragon's Gravy. How are you?
What are you talking about, Venom? I asked him if he was okay.
Yeah, I said
I was being serious. I'm not Jay.
Did you enjoy Jeremy Hell's hand up your backside?
Oh,
that was uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you there.
He likes it.
Yeah, Jeremy, only the doctor the most handles that. Okay, keep your hand on my backside. Jay, are you having lessons playing that mouth organ? Well, yeah, yeah. By the way, Fleabag said, I'm playing your mouth. I'm playing your harmonica. You ain't getting none of this.
Oh, Venom. Calvin, seriously, though, I hope that you're not hurt. And I hope you didn't have to pay for the Little Debbie display.
Is that what happened? He ran
We should
into
sue Little Debbie, Calvin. We should sue Little Debbie. Or you should.
It's so funny. You know what I was waiting, though? I'm waiting for Fleabag just to show the slightest bit of proof of what the living hell she's talking about with Rosalind Duke. She never will. All right. Of course, she's going to continue to say Lips is one of the greatest legal minds of her time. I want to remind all of you folks, if you're a father or mother out there who owes child support, move to a different state. According to Lips, you don't have to pay child support anymore. I wanted to point that out. It's very true. This is what I'm dealing with here.
You just have to flee the state. If you're a stalker, just wait for your victim to go on vacation.
Yep, you can follow them on vacation. If you have a protection order against them, go to a different state, follow them to a different state. You'll be fine. Kelvin's Little Debbie mishap. So damn it, poor Kelvin. Well, I hope you get those ho-hos.
Little Debbie doesn't make ho-hos. She makes Swiss rolls.
Oh, Swiss rolls. Sorry.
That's hosted.
I know I didn't want to put a lot of... I didn't want to affect the Swiss people.
Oh, gotcha. You do have a soft spot for the crawlings.
Yes, I do. I'm listening to this show. I must have a concussion. Calling ER now. Yeah, you probably should, hereinafter. You probably should. Hang on. I got to pull up a couple other things. Let's see. Let me see. Who did it? Well, that's not what I want. Oh, man. Well... This was just put out recently. Rozilla's Realm, are you there? Can I play your song? I haven't heard it. Is it a good one? Rozilla. Where's Rozilla?
I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, me neither. I was going to, but
I'm looking for Rozilla. Hey, Clark.
Hey, Clark. If not, though, I have some other stuff I always like to play. I always like to keep up on a few things. There
was someone in here that doesn't know what Little Debbies are? Wow. That's crazy.
Who doesn't know who?
I don't know. Clark was explaining what they are, so I'm guessing that someone asked what Little Debbies are.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have them outside of the United States or something.
Well, I didn't get a response from Mozilla's Realm, but just J-Hip. And by the way, the Pear Father, I'm here in effect. The Pear Father. Hi Thursday, how are you? Hi Thursday, how are you? I played this before, but Clark has been rebuilt, and I always want to make sure we focus on our Clark because I also have some wonderful photos of Clark as well. Him doing the Lord's work as always. But I figured maybe we should start off because we always like a little palate cleanser over here. Hey, Krusty,
I have something fun for us to share one of these days too. Did you see JK did a version of me and you and Megan and Tug and Willis and Yamaha and
How long
Shizzy
was that?
doing the Hollywood Squares, but it's called the Otter Creek Squares.
How long is it?
I think it's, hold on, let me look. I think it's like 8 minutes or something. Hold
Oh,
on.
well, maybe we could take a look. Hey, Rickles, how are you? How are you, Rickles?
Hey, Rickles.
Well, I didn't hear from Rosilla, but we want to always make sure we're always remembering our Clark Stark as our friend. He's our Clark Stark, and we've rebuilt him. And then I got some wonderful pictures to go along with this as well. But yes, because we have more stuff that we have uncovered with Clark Stark. Tammy J is involved, of course, as one of my head spies. All right, she got a lot of training from Clark Stark. Remember, a lot of training. But yeah, let's play this real fast here.
Rapid response team to coordinates X435, Y295 by 5 degrees. Move people.
Prep the team. We're going to rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Move out to the escape hatch. Open the hatch. Let's go.
Systems check complete. Launching now. Afterburners engaged. Let's fly.
You know my cover is blown, Pearhead. But it's worth it if we save him.
We will rebuild him. Stronger, faster, built-in spy equipment so we'll never lose the travel trailer.
Understood. Initiating the procedure.
Proceed.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
What is this? I have to get out. Free at last.
Crushed and broken.
Good morning, Clark. You survived the procedure. You fell in the field, and we pulled you out. We've been rebuilt you, given you enhancements.
Stronger than steel, eyes like lasers, nerves that never feel. Every part upgraded, every limit erased. A new kind of hero, born in this place. Clark Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man, rising from the wreck. Clark Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs, no turning back. Bionic power, hear the engines roar. jumping canyon walls, lifting cars like toys, answering the call. Vision zoomed in, hearing miles away. The ultimate weapon, leading the fray. They said it was impossible, but science made him unstoppable. Human no more, something greater than man. The future is here, the bionic man. Start faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man rising from the wreck. Clark Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs, no turning back. We can rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Clark Stark.
No, you're not in trouble, Tammy J. Everything's all good. All good. No one's even going to see this because, once again, Fleabag doesn't watch the show. So you're all good.
Why would she be in trouble?
Like I said, she doesn't even watch the show. She wouldn't know. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't watch the show. So, and quite frankly, I'm irrelevant. The irrelevant guy that she felt it was necessary to send a cease and desist to. The irrelevant guy.
Mm-hmm. Make that make sense.
Yeah. Why do you send cease and desist to all of the irrelevant people in your life? I mean,
Yeah.
my God, the dumbness of this person. I can't use Agent Lavender as my name because it confuses Jay. Yeah, it does, Tammy. It does.
Yeah, it's not hard, Tammy.
But by the way, Tammy, over there, it's all goody. Apparently, you're supposed to be blowing my harmonica, though.
Don't hold your breath on that one, JJ.
You know, the funny thing is, all right, Tammy J comes over, of course, and does People Watch with Just J Hip her best butt. All right. Now, normally in any situation where any channel has
She said, "Shut your ass, Jay."
where any channel has any sort of separation, maybe a dissent, maybe a disagreement, most channels will be like, you know, love Tammy J. She's great. She's doing her own thing. It's all good. And move on with their life. But no, Fleabag had to do a 2-hour hate stream about it, follow it up with another 2.5-hour hate stream about it, follow it up with another, 20-minute hate stream about it, and then follow it up with, it's all goody. I mean,
yeah, like I didn't even say anything. I didn't even care.
Tammy, I'm going to hell. Yeah, you're going to hell. Yeah.
Not till after prison, Tammy. After prison.
And hell's a tough place to come back from.
Mm-hmm.
But no, any other channel on planet Earth would not destroy their channel by separating people. All right. They just go, she's doing her own thing. It's all goody, and move on with their life. No, she decided to create a war that never had to be created. All she had to do was do nothing. But she made this a thing, of course, and then, obviously, and then Tammy J sent me all of their emails and, all of their conversations that were private right over to Just J Hip, which I'm hanging on to. By the way, I have more information than Fleabag could ever imagine from Tammy J. All right. Did she say, but guess what? Did she say one word? No, a whole bunch of them. So see, very clear, very clear.
You're stupid.
Probably more like chameleon, but you know.
Oh man.
Tammy, I'm making you look like a jackass and I'm using you. Yeah, no, I'm not. Because she's my best bud. She's my best bud. You know, a lot of people don't know this. I don't know if you know this, Ketchup. When I was in the 7th grade, and Tammy's, you know, I don't want to out her, but she's a little bit older than me. But when I was in the 7th grade, we had a homecoming. And Tammy J asked me if I would go to homecoming with her.
No, she did not. She would never.
Well, we did. We went to homecoming together. Of course, I got her one of those flower things. What are those called?
A corsage.
Yeah, I got her a corsage. Yeah, of course. But the thing is, I sprung. I got her.
She said you're dumb.
No, I got her 2 corsages in case she wanted to change it out throughout the night. Of course, very clear, very clear. And once again, I'm just telling my truth. I'm on vacation, visiting family, just stopping by to say hi. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
8675309. And I'm sorry that Slobby doxed you the other night. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty rude to give out your number like that.
Yeah, that was rude. He did that right on stream when he said, "Hey, can we share Megan's? We should share Megan's phone number, like 86. Can we sing it? Can we sing?" Yeah, okay, but no, they don't dox over there. They don't do any of that. They're good people. They never screw anyone over. I didn't know this. Did you watch Megan's stream? I believe it was Monday. And she pulled up the transcript and she's like, "Holy shit!" And she pulled it back down.
Yeah.
I didn't know they doxed Tammy J's last name in that stream.
I didn't either. And I went back and looked and couldn't find it, but I have to look again.
Well, she said it
to be sure.
She said it was in the transcript and she quickly pulled it down because she's like, oh shit. And so I mean, because she was like, crap, I wasn't.
Megan said it's in there, so I believe her. I just don't know where it is.
Well, you know, she's kind of a mumble
go
mouth.
back and look again.
Yeah, she's kind of a mumble mouth over there. Because when I was looking at the transcript with the Rosalind Duke thing, every time she said school, all right, she said, hey, the transcript comes up as skull. Skull.
Tug is Todd.
Contacted the skull. So the mush mouth is, you know, you remember Mushmouth from Fat Albert?
Oh yeah.
He was the hey how about you doing, Fat Albert? How you been doing? I like Mushmouth. Jay, please sing happy birthday to my great niece. Well, I don't know. How do I even know that she's great? I mean, that's your description. I mean,
what's her first name?
I mean, can you prove to me that she's actually great?
I think you can take Jenny's word for it.
I mean, you didn't even give me a first name, Jenny. And now I'm supposed to do favors for you based on this assumption that your niece is actually great.
Give Jenny a break. She just got doxxed.
Oh, that's true. Oh, it's Kinley. Oh, you know what? My my niece is named Kinley.
Nice. That's a pretty name.
Wait, do we have the same niece? How old is your niece, Jenny? We're related. Me and Jenny are related. We have the same niece because it's the same name. Kinley.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God, me and Jenny are related. Oh my God.
Be very, very careful answering this, Jenny. Doesn't really matter what Jenny answers. What does it? Because you're going to be like, yes, that's it.
Me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better, but I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not that great of a niece or special. Happy birthday to your great niece, who may or may not be great, but happy birthday. I hope they have a wonderful day. They're great happy birthday, and they're special over here. Great. Gonna have to hold out on that one. But anyways, happy birthday to your great, subject to review. Possibly great niece. How am I doing? Hi, Serena. How are you? Serena's here.
Hey,
Hi, Rick
Serena.
Reed. The Body Watchers here. Did that work out good for you, Jenny? Anyways,
That's why people don't pay for that.
There's been a lot of happenings going on around the world. Let me see if I can
I
find
sent you that link, by the way.
You sent me a link to what?
To your Facebook.
A link to what?
To the Otter Creek Squares thing. Or boxes. Otter
Creek
boxes.
Okay. We'll try and
Otter boxes, whatever they're called.
We'll try and get to that. First, I have to pull up something. Jeremy Hale's he's had some issues lately, and I noticed this was sent to me, I think by Crystal. Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood. That's true. Mr. Rogers failed Jeremy Hales on this one. This is where yes, laughing my ass off. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad, Jenny. Yeah, Mr. Rogers failed Jeremy Hales here. He failed Jeremy Hales. No one could prepare him for Elemental B and John Crook. Nope, nobody could. And by the way, I also had to work my ass off last night just to make sure that they don't starve to death. Thank you, Jay. That was awesome. You're welcome, Jenny. You're welcome, my friend. Of course. By the way, thank you. Don't forget there's 432 of you here. If you get the like, if you could hit the subscribe, Tammy J is going to be right back. Like, subscribe, share if you haven't. Share if you haven't. I would appreciate that. And don't forget, if you want to go a little further and send some super chats over to Just J Hip, so I can make sure I can continue funding Rosalind Duke's trip to Dollywood so she can babysit me. Very important. Very important. I already had to send her $1,000, to make sure she could be with Just J Hip. Don't worry. I'm going to grift off her husband once I get there. Don't worry.
Good luck with that.
The Duke has no idea what he's in store for, but
no.
I had to make sure that I had a babysitter there, like Rosalind Duke, my best bud, my best friend in the whole world, Rosalind Duke, of course. Check out Rosalind Duke. Of course, she's my best friend.
Yep.
Her best friend. Can you imagine Mr. Rogers? I would like to see Mr. Rogers having Lynette and Crook over for a visit.
Oh my God.
Oh no, did TJ go to the bathroom? He's not coming back. Oh shit. No.
That would be hilarious.
Hi, Denise Ricard. How are you? Oh, but no, I couldn't take a chance on Rosalind not being there. I have to have my Rosie there, or I'm not going. But we have some stuff, John has been busy. He's been feeling down. Did you know about him feeling down?
No, because I don't really care.
Well, Travis hasn't done a whole lot of live streams lately.
He hasn't?
Well, he's done some, but not as many as normal. And, well, I can't believe she didn't call and invite me. Everyone else is there. She said She cared about me, and I can have asked Travis to go with me. He may have even said yes.
Do you think he has a shrine up in the shed or the tent?
Yes, he does. I seen it. He sent me a message. He showed it to me. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, he's so upset because he wasn't invited to the birthday party that FLEASA had. Oh, man. It's terrible. John, it'll be okay. You'll survive. It'll be okay. But he's not in love. Nope. He doesn't even love this maggot. By the way, to the individual who sends me these wonderful things, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. And I've always said I will keep it all between us. Thank you, my friend. But there's more. There's more. Give me 1 second here. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Yeah, Lips is back. She's back in the game, so to speak, with her amazing filing showing off her legal prowess. But of course, I had to send Clark down to check things out. I had to, I said, Clark, go check this stuff out. Please, Clark, check it out. And so, well, that happens, of course. That happens, of course. And hang on, I'm on the wrong one here. Wrong one. There we go. No, I'm still on the wrong one. Dang it. Work with me, email. Work with me. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Very important. This is very important stuff, folks. Very important stuff. Look. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Back, my friend. Oh, it's Clark Mathers. Clark Mathers, otherwise known as a little Clark Shady up in the house. Yes, Clark, keeping an eye on Lips. Of course, that's what he's doing over there. Very important job. Very important job, keeping an eye on Lips, making sure everything's going well. Live, laugh, brunch, wonderful, wonderful, as you can see. She's working on some legal stuffs, as she would call it. In law school, totally in law school, what I was taught to do was to, first, I had a professor, and he was like, what do you think about this motion? And I was like, it's shitty. And he was like, really? And he's like, because what you should really do is put out a shitty lawsuit or motion, and then no one will know that you're a good lawyer because they'll think you're a shitty lawyer. And then you can follow it up with something that's almost less shitty. Because that's what I learned in law school. Well, anyways, Clark Eminem, he was doing pretty good on this.
Clark Eminem.
Yeah, yes. Eminem Clark, Clark Shady. Guess who's back? Back again. Clark is back. He's good. He's a good guy. But anyways, Clark Ramsey, he's still been around. Now there was some karaoke that was done. I don't know if you know about this. Have you heard about the karaoke?
No. I remember them making plans to possibly do karaoke in the future, but I didn't know what happened.
Well, I have to tell you, I think it happened. I got actual proof on this. You probably haven't seen it, but I got actual proof on this. As you can see here, You know, they have a singing contest, and you could see Peppa, Pippity Peppa, Eva Peppa. Now, Clark, as you know, Chef Clark Ramsay, all right, he's preparing the food. You can see, well, and then you see Cece over there, and you know, he's. You know what? I used to live with CC. You know, he would have sung better just saying. Also, you know, I'm also that Cher J lady looks familiar. Well, I guess it's because she looks like Cher. She looks like Cher. So Cher's there in the crowd. Okay, you got Fleabag and well, of course, Squirt Dump's already passed out. Cher's not happy. She's got her what the what? You know, going on. Fleabag's up on stage. She's getting ready. She's getting ready to go up next, and Ray Boner Crusher's up there. They're all getting ready to go. Now, I understand clearly Just J Hip is attacking an old guy. No, it's a cartoon, you fuckers. It's a fucking cartoon. I don't know what more I need to do here, but it's a goddamn cartoon. But apparently, you know, I'm attacking a former veteran, according to Gabe. I know I think he's a current veteran, but at the same time, I digress. I'm just saying, it's a fucking cartoon. You are not funny, Jay. I know I'm not. She said so last night. I'm not a comedian. What stage have I ever been on lately? What? I haven't been up with Chris Rock. Loser.
Clark.
Well, you know, Christy, that's not a joke. Gabe said this. I can't believe he's attacking a former veteran. What? Who did a web? What? I did a who the web. I don't think I've ever attacked a former veteran in my life. I mean, seriously, this is what I'm dealing with here, right? I'm sorry. But once again, I'm not relevant, but she sent me a cease and desist because anything I might say about her does not bother her at all. But here's your cease and desist. And I did CC a handful of felons onto your cease and desist. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. It's always nice. Always nice to get that. Oh, so terrible. So terrible. The only thing we missed was, well, you know where Cher came in, though. You know what? I mean, obviously, you know, I've kept Tammy a little busy, and so has, you know, obviously, so has Clark Stark. And so you thought Cher was there, right? In the audience, you saw Cher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I saw Cher too, but it looks like maybe Clark Stark was giving her a Cher disguise, and yes, you can see Tammy J was there as agent. All right, and she was preparing herself for her Cher disguise. Very good, very good. All right, this was Tammy J, of course, as a double agent, all right, working undercover as a mole, or as Gabe would say, I just can't believe we found the mole. I mean, this shit's fucked up. This shit's fucked up. I mean, seriously, I mean, we're talking months, like at least back to January, maybe longer. No. Far longer. Go back to every stream that Tammy J was on your show and find where Tammy J ever said one mean thing or even a comment on Rosalind Duke. She would not do this because clearly she knew Rosalind Duke was my best friend and I'm her best friend, and we had an agreement that clearly she would never say a word about Rosalind Duke on the show. Go back, Fleabag, do your work, do your research, vet your shit, and find out if Tammy J ever said anything about Rosalind Duke. Put two and two together, and I think you'll find my truth. Anyways, once again, gang, gang, damn right.
Gang, gang. Pairs up.
Pairs up. Pairs up, says Dwayne. Pairs up, bitches. Tammy J, not many people could pull off Cher. You did good. See, she was well trained. We sent her into the dragon's lair. But, right after Fed 2 was dismissed by most of them, Jeremy called me on the phone, and he's like, Jay, you got to get TJ out. It's getting hot in there. And I was like, you're right. Great. Thanks for looping me into your conspiracy quilting circle, Jay. You're welcome, Ross. But hey, don't worry, Ross. Actually, earlier in the show, I was already debunking. I was debunking the answers over here.
He was.
I was debunking the shit, Ross. You missed that stuff. I was debunking over here. All right. I was pulling weeds with my warriors. #Warriors. #Warriors. Just J-Hip and Ketchup and Star and Rosalind Duke and Ruga Mama Warriors. Yes. Yep. #Warriors. That's what we are over here. Oh, pulling the weeds, debunking everybody. #Warriors. Put it in the thing for the giveaway. Oh, wait, there's not a giveaway, is there? Oh, actually, we're only at 9 super chats. Actually, no, we actually aren't even at a giveaway yet. This is terrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. #war. Never mind. And we didn't even get to a giveaway today, you bastards. Oh, we're at 9 soupies. You guys are terrible.
I put one in, but it held mine.
Yeah, just J-Happy's falling apart over here, falling apart on my terrible, irrelevant show, of course. Hey, yeah, we're the warrior stuff.
Perriers.
We're the Perriers over here. Pulling the weeds is the Perriers over here. Damn right. Some be somewhere. Look at us. Perriers. These people can't get any dumber, can they?
I hope not. It doesn't really seem possible.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
It probably will.
Hi, Randy. How are you, my friend? 459 of you fine folks here. Please tickle that like button for just J-Hip and Chup Chup. I would appreciate it more for Chup Chup rather than me, but at the same time, it's a thing. By the way, I do have to remind you all, just J-Hip has a lot of new things coming up his way. In terms of a lot of new openings and everything. Oh, Melissa, I almost forgot. Happy birthday, Jay. Thank you, Melissa. Happy birthday. Hey, we got one giveaway. That's 10. That's 10 more than they got last night. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for the 5. Thank you, my friend. Hi, Jen keeps it real. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for my, daily happy birthday gift. I love you, Melissa Kohler. TJ says, stop the whining already, Tammy. No all caps over. No. I always whine. It's my gig, man. It's my gig. Hey, Kitty Pants is here. How are you, Kitty Pants? Thank you, TJ. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all the hard work you did behind enemy lines, of course. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Of course, Just Your Hip always tells his truth. And I'm yelling at you, dummy. Oh, yeah. Sorry. And of course, D. Wayne says, Happy birthday, Faves. It's Faves' birthday?
No, that's a joke.
Oh, well, happy
Because
birthday.
Faves has had a bunch of birthdays.
Oh, and I will make sure I send Faves over this too. I appreciate D. Wayne Rap, and then she'll not accept it and send it back to me. 456 of you fine folks here on the Just J Hip Show. Puzzler says, Jay, ma-na-na-na, ba-ba-ba-ba, chop. Chop, you have to do this one.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do, da-do-do.
Ma-na-na-na, chop, chop, do-do-do-do-do-do, ba-ba-bum-ba-bum-ba-ba-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Puzzler. We probably failed on that one, but we did the best we could. But we appreciate the 5. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I have something else I have to do, though. I
Hey,
do
is
have
Rogue still here? Rogue, are you still here?
Virgo. I always do, I always have to take care of the Paloma, but changes, yeah. Changes. Just J Hip has a whole host of new backdrops and just
Your head is so large.
Yeah, damn right. Well, Megan said I got a big head because I was giving her some shit for her lack of super chats over in her trial rewatch. All right, which I did. But I was actually trying to spark things up a little bit. I was trying to spark things up a little bit by giving her some shit. I wasn't actually meaning to give her shit. I was being nice, actually. But me and Megan, we're buddies. We do this thing. Played Tori's comment to Tug. Tori had a comment to Tug?
Yeah, I have it in here. I mean, I don't know if we have the clip. We don't have the clip of it, but I have his message that he put in the chat the other night because I sent it to Megan. So, because we switched to Rumble and he has a different name in Rumble. So,
oh, well, you can send that over to me. I don't have anything. As you all know, guys, I'm on a lot of medication. I don't watch much shows these days. Okay, I mean, I do later on, but just not live. I pop in for about 10 minutes to Megan or Tug. I have another week of medication. I pop in for about 10 minutes, and then maybe I catch a little bit, and then maybe I pop in a little bit later, so I do a thing. But no, I'm not. I'm really not in live at the time. But let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I think I got it.
I guess Rogue's gone. I wanted to see if she would put the pound your ass in jail thing in the chat. But she's gone already. Dang it.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. Thank you, Valor. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, Valor. Or Dose Reality, whichever you might be.
Yeah. Thanks, Dose.
yeah. Or in your thank you, Dose. Thank you, Dose. It's so funny. That's so funny.
Me too, Clark.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay, here we go. I do have that. Thank you, Metal Mom. Towards whoever. towards whatever grift. I don't grift over here, Metal Mom. No. I like everything to happen genetically. All right. I like everything to be signed with DNA. It's a DNA stream over here, Metal Mom. All right. Every single one of my co-hosts, all right, always sign their DNA. Very clear. Very clear. If you don't think I have Ketchup and Star and Roz and Rogue and Sammy Jane Faves and Tug and Megan Fox and Shizzy, all of their DNA, you would be wrong. I have it all. I have all of their DNA. They all have to send me like a tube of their DNA. It's insane. A little gross too, but they usually I put it all in a red tub in the closet. It says bio on it. All right, let's go check out this one. By the way, yes, I have a whole lot of new backdrops for my thumbnails, and this is just one of them. As you can see, I'm a warrior. I'm a what changes as a warrior, pulling weeds, warrior weeds. I don't know. And that really didn't work, did it?
No. Yeah, Bonnie. You're lucky.
I got the sound turned up. How can I? Oh, wait, down here.
There she is. Rogue, can you put the pound your ass in jail thing in the chat, please?
Pound your ass in jail. Jay signed my DNA. No. She sent me her DNA. Yeah. And that sounded weird.
Yeah, right. Well, of it all. That was what I got out of Tug.
Yeah, he needs to be attacked. Yeah, that's what I got out of Tug. Or Tongue.
I'm thinking he got attacked or some shit. And it wasn't me. I can tell you that. What? He needs to be attacked. Yeah, right. Well, that's what I said. They want attention now. Let's give it to them.
I heard it.
He needs to be attacked. Yeah, right. Well, of it all. That was what I got out of Tug thinking he got attacked or some shit. And it wasn't me. I can tell you that. What? He needs to be attacked. Yeah.
He needs to be attacked. Yeah, Tug needs to be attacked. According, okay, of course, to the, let's say adult toy throwing Leatherface who walks her husband around allegedly on stage. All right, that'd be canine gay off, the I guess officer. Canine gay off. Yes. Tug, you need to be attacked. That's what you need to do. You need to be attacked. As if they haven't already. This dumb broad thinks she's going to take Tug to court after saying he groomed his wife. And she's going to take him to court. Yeah, you probably should have, once again, I think that's called vetting your shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm starting to think they didn't do that, is my guess. Or did they? No, I don't think so. I don't think they vetted their chit. But that's me. I don't know. But my heart is telling me no. But I guess I don't need to share this one now because I already shared the video that Valor sent. Thank you, Valor. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. And let's see. I have one other thing I wanted to do because I got to get to a FLEACAP here and get you over to Mr. Coop. But I can't do that. I can't do that without having a little bit of yodeling because, well, we're good people over here and we do yodeling. By the way, note taker, All right. Note taker for Fleabag. Note taker. I spelled this all out. The whole Rosalind Duke deal. I have spelled this shit out for you. I have put up the proof. Fleabag, if you have anything else to add to this, any of your own proof, I've done my research. I can't find any of your shit. I can't find where you sent anything over. Not a goddamn thing. All right. But if there's something I missed, I am more than willing to revise my statements and be like, I was wrong, you were right. But at the same time, one thing to disprove everything I've shown today. Once again, I pull weeds over here. I'm a warrior. We're all warriors over here.
Yeah,
right?
and we go on after her.
Yes, and I am on after you, and I have the right to react because I'm reacting and debunking your ass. Debunking your ass. So I have every right to come on after you and debunk your ass because you were talking about me, and in this stream you were talking about Rosalind Duke over and over and over again, suggesting maybe she was involved in this school deal. On the 6th, I showed the proof. From the 8th, show me your proof. I'm showing mine because I'm debunking your ass because that's what I do when I'm pulling weeds with my warriors. All right, my just your hip warriors.
Let's see your email from the school.
She's going to be so pissed off that I said we're warriors. Like, this really isn't my gig. Like, I don't want to take any of her shit because it's so stupid. But at the same time, what do you want from me? You're welcome, Valor. Thank you for playing that. I have a difficult time getting information to Team Mug. Well,
I just have to email them.
Yeah, try email. I have to remind you, the Valor. And I also tell the rest of you, over on Messenger right now, I probably have 70 messages I've not gotten back to yet. Sorry. I mean, it's a lot. So, I mean, I appreciate all of you. I love you. I think I got all caught up 2 days ago. And then now I'm like so far behind again where I'm like, oh shit. So I try. I really do try. But I do appreciate, doesn't mean I don't appreciate all of you. I'm just saying I really do try. But no, I was like kind of caught up, I thought, with watching most everybody's stuff a little bit. And then I'm like, oh, damn it. Like now I'm down like 70 again or something like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll wait till another free day or something. Jay, how dare you get popular? I'm not popular. I have my little tiny channel over here where I do my little tiny show, all right, where I'm completely irrelevant. All right, the only good part of the show is Ketchup. I have nothing to offer. I'm not even funny.
Nope.
Very clear. Very clear. I mean, I didn't even let Stacy Nat in on the whole Tammy J deal of being a mole. I didn't even let her in on it.
You didn't even let Tammy in on it.
She was in on it. I know my truth. I know my truth. All right. I didn't let Flutta in on it. I didn't even let Fleabag in it on it. And here's the funny thing. I have another mole over there.
Of course you do.
You know this, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's just I don't want to break up a marriage. So I'm being very careful with this one. But I just want to tell you, you're going to be safe, Gabe. You're going to be safe. I got you. I got you, bud. All right. You've actually, Gabe's gone in deep on this one. All right. And I'm just going to say, I don't want to go crazy. All right.
Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan.
Oh yeah. I mean, never mind. No. It's not Gabe. No, but no, I don't want. That didn't. I might have spilled the tea on that one. No, that was. Oh,
You're stupid.
He's been deep undercover for a long time, man. Damn right. I worked out this deal with Gabe a long time ago because I've known Gabe, for 22 years.
Of course you have.
I inserted him into this, and it was a long time. I didn't think he was going to get married and go that deep into it, but he went in deep, is this Gabe? And when it's time to pull him out, he doesn't like to pull out himself, but when it's time, I'm going to make it happen. All right. I'm going to make it happen. But Gabe is taking one for the team. Damn right.
When some people commit, they commit.
Gabe is going in deep. Damn right. Gabe went in deep.
Oh, man. I don't know how we got here.
Don't worry. I'm not funny at all.
Of course not.
Don't talk about pulling out of Gabe. No. The slump buster. Yeah, damn right. But once again, I'm only speaking my truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just speaking my truth. And trust me, if it happened in my head, it happened in my heart. And I will pass a lie detector test on any of this shit any day of the week. You cannot convince me that what happened in my head did not happen, because it happened in my heart. All right, I got a FLEACAP for you. I'll send you over to Mr. Cooper. Let's do this first real fast. Here we go. A little 3-minute song here for you, 3.5-minute song here for you with a little bit of yodeling, of course. Thank you, my friends. I got the volume up.
You left at my Lufa mobile. Now the whole block knows my business deal. Chrome mesh seat, fuzzy wheel. You said, what is that like? It ain't a big deal. I kept my cool, kept my pride till you crossed that line. Took it too far. Megan Fox and Tug ran their mouths wide. Now I'm filing papers under the sun. You poked the bear, then you rolled your eyes. I kept receipts, I kept the signs. Tortious interference. Tortious interference. You made fun of my Lufamobile. Now I have to sue. Tortious interference. Tortious interference. Megan and Tuggy, all a bunch of bitches. Now I have to sue. I built a ride with a fluffy glow, bright on the dash and a fresh clean flow. You mocked the trim, you mocked the show. Now my lawyer says, let's make it blow. I got a case and a sharp white grin. You want a clown on a woman's whole biz. Every bad word, every cheap little sin, gonna drag your name till the judge steps in. You poke the bear, then you smell smirked at me. I kept receipts and a spare key. Tortious interference. Tortious interference. You made fun of my Loofamobile. Now I have to sue. Tortious interference. Tortious interference. Megan and Toggy all a bunch of bitches. Now I have to sue. Call your friends, tell your side. Mine's in a folder, tabbed and tied. I try to laugh, try to let it slide, but you made a sport of my one of a kind. Right. Tortious interference. Tortious interference. You made fun of my Loofamobile. Now I have to sue. Tortious interference. Tortious interference. Judge on the bench, let the truth come through. Megan and Dog, now I have to sue.
Well, there you go, a little tortious interference. Nope, not that one. That was the wrong button. Anyways, a little tortious interference. I like that song. You like that one too, don't you, Chump Chump?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Dragon's Gravy is really good with the music.
Yeah, Dragon's Gravy been hooking up Just J Hip for a long time. Dragon's Gravy, and there are also others out there that send Just J Hip some wonderful stuff. I try to catch up on what I can when I can, but like you said, I get a lot. But thank you, my fine friends, for doing everything that you can to help out Just J Hip. I appreciate it. Otherwise, it would be Just J Hip talking and doing nonsense for 2 hours. I mean, and nobody wants that, right? Right?
Right.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to do a FLEACAP, but before I do that, I want to set up my redirect because I haven't done that yet. Manage videos. I'm clicking a button. Hang on one sec. Hang on one sec. I know how to do this. I'm very quick at it. I click that button, and then I click that button, customization, and then we're going to do a flea direct. Remember when I taught Fleabag how to do a flea direct?
I do.
Yeah, Stacy was there that night, and she said that Just J Hip was popping Fleabag's cherry.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Stacy, she would have had a complete freak out because she thought you hacked her at first.
And then she's like, what is this? What's up with this? And she's like, I believe that's called a redirect. I'm like, no, that was a flea direct. Just J Hip flea directed over to over to Fleabag so she could learn YouTube. So I was helping her out. Did I get any thank yous?
Nope.
Yep, just Jay, just popping those cherries. Yes, I was popping those cherries, Stacy. Now you pointed it out, and quite frankly, she didn't even say thank you after I gave her a flea direct. No one's ever gotten a flea direct before, but I gave her one, and she freaked out about it. But I was teaching her how to do YouTube because she's only been doing it for 7 years.
Yep.
7 years.
But if she wanted her channel to blow up, Jay, she could do it like that.
Yeah, she's PR. She knows how to do it. She wants something to blow up, she'll make it blow up.
That's
I
right.
mean, not larger than my irrelevant channel, but of course, anytime she wants to blow up her channel, she'll make it happen. Just sit tight. It's gonna happen. You gotta wait for it. You gotta wait for it. Rob Pate says, well, if Jay's hands weren't slimy already, pulling Gabe out of the flea den, well, they're not. Hi, Goosebump. They're not. I'm not even involved in this shit. All right, she involved me. She's suggesting I want her to blow my harmonica. Then stay away from my harmonica. Stay away. Damn it. All right, let's do a FLEACAP here. I'll send you over to Mr. Coop here. Here we go. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Rob. Here we go. There it is.
And now we're going to do a little bit of a FLEACAP. We're going to do a FLEACAP. It's going to be pretty. We're going to do a FLEACAP, and we're going to cover the Fleabag show with FLEACAP, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful FLEACAP. A wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP is what we got going on here. Should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy FLEACAP. Thank you very much.
Hey, boom, 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 boom. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. I just think we got to figure out who Frank is. We got to figure out who Frank is. Oh, yeah, this is Frank emergency. Everyone has to figure out who Frank is. Gabe's confused. He already left the room. He's confused. He left the room. All right, but let me tell you something. Let's talk about drama and debunking. All right, some sort of let me tell you something. You look at the reading of the card today. You guys watched the show, right? And they were talking about Otter Creek, Jeremy Hales. They were talking about all this stuff, and George, and Otter Creek, and Alma Bay. I mean, the whole card was so accurate, And what did they say? What did they say was the theme of the card? What did they say, Kendra? Because what's my card? What's my card, Kendra? Strength? Yes. And let me tell you something. I was watching that card reading that nobody knows what the living fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, I was watching that. It was interesting. And it was a powerful reading. And on point. We got to figure out who Frank is. We got to figure out what's going on, because I sent that over. Guess what? That's the thing. Because, Oakmont Paranormal, they were saying that the person needs to be held responsible for Nancy Guthrie is someone named Frank. Now, Frank could be anybody, maybe a gardener, maybe could be a shoe salesman, it could be anybody. I don't know. But anyways, no, that's what they said. So I don't know, but it all involves Nancy Guthrie, and we're just going to keep looking into it. Well, I was busy this weekend. Birthday weekend, and yesterday I had to go to court. I had to go to court, but we'll get to that. Well, I just wanted to focus a little bit more on Frank, because we need to figure out who Frank is. Wait, yeah, that's the thing. We just all need to figure out who Frank is. Maybe he's like a flower salesman. Maybe he's a hot air balloon driver. Or maybe, there's a lot of things that Frank could be. I just think the cops need to really look into it. He could be a local handyman. He could be a maintenance man. He could be a local hang glider. Anything. We just need to look into who Frank is. But yeah, well, again, apparently, all right, I'm accused of striking Mr. Coop. Now, because you were talking about Mr. Coop, and I did not strike his channel. It wasn't me. All right, listen. Now he's saying this thing, he only talks about 2 L's when I lie. All right, we'll get you a believer checked. All right, get you a believer checked, Mr. Coop. All right, because I don't lie. And now he's saying on Tuesdays and Thursdays, he's moving away from Hales. Well, that makes sense. All right, because there's nothing in Hales to even cover.
minus the 4 to 5 streams I do about Hales a week, there's nothing to cover. All right, so that makes sense. Now Megan begging, now she's begging for money. All right, try and get a bag or something because she spent too much money. And then I was looking, and I guess Jay sent a super chat suggesting that they should have a super chat war. And then Tog said the same thing. All right, well, good luck with that. Whatever. I don't do that shit over here. All right, then she goes on. This is Megan Fox. She goes on, and she says, Volpe was brought into the mac and cheese story, all right, for Hale's case. All right? False! You freaked out! You freaked out! Because Volpe, you freaked out on him. We've seen all the text messages. He shared them. All right, but she's saying, all right, the mac and cheese was going to take down her channel? How? Wasn't about her channel. Had nothing to do with her. It was Mackie and Cheesy. All right, let me tell you something. All right, her morals, ethics, all right, the term she uses, shot to hell. All right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And now she's saying that she's suggesting that maybe Bruce paid him? Yeah, right. Whatever. Who's been paid? Who's the journalist? Come on. All right? It's just insane. This is insane. But anyways, I can tell you right now, over here, we sympathize. All right? We're credible. And we're friends. All of us over here, is what we do. But she says that the anti-Hales are doxers and harassers. Excuse me, who had to move to a different state because you doxed them? Megan Fox? Who? You did this. All right? And I don't send anyone to watch any other channel. I've never asked anybody. Some people say that I have, but no, some people are like, I watch this channel. I'm like, tell me what you see. But no, I don't ask them to, demand them to. All right, right now we look up two channels for specific things. That's all we're looking at right now is 2 channels for specific things. All right, guess what? You're the one who's not watching any of this, Megan. You're not watching any of this shit. You're not watching my show. All right, that's on you. You should be watching this show. So if you're claiming you don't know anything, it's because you're the one who's not watching. You're the one who's not. I don't watch this show, though. But anyways, she's not watching my show. It's very clear. Very clear. And then, you know what she does? She's going to go to Rumble to read my transcript. All right, so I guess every Monday, she's going to go to Rumble and share my transcript and call it Monday Responday. All right? So I guess she's going to copy Just J Hip. All right, go do that. I guess your show's failing if you're copying J Hip. I was going to say a lot of people might get upset from that side if they knew I was smoking pot and I shit on the show. They would get upset because they wouldn't know that I can do that. So, that was the thing about that. Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, so I didn't get as high as I wanted be on the show. It's not a problem for me. I had a drink. Let me tell you something. All right? Jeremy Hales did friend or enemy, foe, whatever he did. I don't know. Well, let's look at some of the answers. What's the most often app he used? He said YouTube. Wrong. Boom, boom,
Bum, 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 bum. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That was his actual answer? No, Sloppy, that was not his actual answer. This is what was sent to me in the email. All right, one thing that he always says, perfectly clear. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, perfect, because that's when you know he's lying. He says something perfectly clear. That's when he's lying. Or, look at this one. Someone said, I'll sue you. I will sue you. Yeah, that's what he always says. All right. Favorite phrase. Right here. Someone said, file it, fatty. File it, fatty. That's right. All right. Famous person he's ever met. All right. Now, he said Jerry Springer. Do you think he could be on Jerry Springer? He probably could. He probably could, but no. The actual answer was Elemental P, because he made her a public figure. So Elemental P was the most famous person he ever met. Now, does he like clowns? Yes or no? Right, here's the answer. Well, he's best friends with Just J. Apparently he likes clowns. That's so funny. I didn't believe that. So he likes clowns. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, anyways, well, now you can see I was watching the show. You can see he's got a little bit more skinny. I guess he's getting ready for his next victim. Anyways, I don't know if you know this, but Tug's birthday was on the 15th. Mine was the 16th. Tug don't fetish shit. Got it wrong. Anyways. All right. Sean can set up a hearing. All right. For the vexatious legislation. All right. Against Lips. Based on nothing. Based on nothing. All right. So he set up this hearing. All right. But Lips filed the motion to make Jeremy Hales a vexationing litigant. All right, that's what she did. And she didn't know it was Tug's birthday. I'm sure Tug nearly had a heart attack over this shit, though, because she's sharing the exhibits. All right, there was 8 cases, all right, that were dismissed. Super Dave, Bonerhead, myself, Slobby, Marla Huge. I'm missing some people. It doesn't matter. Anyways, a lot of them. There's 8. And then there's Dan Owens. Clearly. Vexatious thing, litigationing. That's clearly. All right. Can you turn off the line thing? Because the line thing is getting in my way of everything. Huh? There's a line thing, because I was trying to read, because the Spanish people are making fun of people, and I was trying to read the live reactions of the Spanish people. So they're talking in Spanish? No, they're just doing the... Oh my God. Oh God, Gabe. Just go to bed. Ignore it. Jesus shit. Oh God. No, I just want to see if we can... Oh, you want me to turn off the live reactions? Hang on. Let me turn off the live reactions. Hang on, sit tight. Hang on, let me see it. Do it over here. Oh, shit. This stuff is... Really? We're going to do this over... Oh, my God. All right. Jesus. No, I'm working. Hang on. So, no... Well, there's the line over here because they were doing the Spanishes. And I was trying to read because they were doing funnies, and I couldn't read their funnies. Listen, Gabe is, let's just say, he's mellow tonight. Well, it's just one of the sickest of the Spanish stuff. So they're talking in Spanish. No, they're not talking Spanish, but they're telling the Spanish jokes. All right, well, I think I had that fixed. Anyways, so now Lips filed a vexatious litigation motion against Jeremy Hills. All right? And listen, I think she can do this. All right? And I think the court is going to follow this course. All right? And by the way, Megan Fox, Tug, Jeremy Hales, Martha, they all had the safe harbor area. They didn't get on the boat. They weren't on the boat in the harbor. Nope. Tick tock, tick tock. I gave them warnings, and now sanctions are filed. Sanction time. Sanction time. Oh, and I tell you, there's going to be sanctions against all of them because, Leslie's going to represent herself. All right, she's going to represent herself, of course. In all the case, this is just classic. This is classic. When she shares the judge's recommendations, all right, in the Fed too. She shares his recommendations, and this is classic. Oh shit, you're in the shit now, bro, because this is classic. And the judge is gonna see this unfierce retirement on this. So Jeremy is being served by lips. We talked about this yesterday, Gabe. So now Lips is no. This is Jeremy Hill suing Lips with Megan and Tug. We talked about this yesterday. Oh yeah. Okay. No. Looks like the light bulb just went off in Gabe's head. Apparently. Well, anyways. Well, I'll tell you what. She is letting the court know that he's a vexatious legislationer. All right? All right? And they should get it. They're going to get it. Yeah, the judge will read the whole thing. He has to. He'll read it, and the judge's going to see right through Jeremy Hills. All right? And she can show the court. She can show the court the threats and the extortion and the coercion and the snortions and all the shins that are going to happen. She'll be able to show that right. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe Jeremy teamed up with Shaka, and Shaka was like, I can do some fancy lawyer tricks. And then, we can drag this out, but we'll make more money than the court costs because of the fancy lawyer tricks. And that's what I think probably happened on that. But, I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking, so, we should get that with the cigars. We have the cigars. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But yeah, we could, hang on, let me put that in because we get the gas and everything. And then we can get the snacks and hang on, we'll get the cigars. I don't know if we can get the cigars over here. I don't know. Apparently, Slobby and Scooter are having their own conversation. Yeah, I was wondering what the hell's going on. It seems like Scooter and Slobby are having their own conversation over there. I don't know what's going on with that. Sorry, my voice just travels, I was just whispering, of course. I was just whispering. Well, whatever. All right. Well, anyways, I just want to say good luck to Megan and Tug. I warned them. Well, that's it for the drama tonight. No more drama. What? Why is Kendra sending a message about my toe? I took some new prescriptions today. It's more potent. And yeah, he is very feeling well. It's more potent. And anyways, there's a horsefly. I call a horsefly. Hang on. All right, well, we gotta hang on. I gotta mute for a sec. Hang on, close the garage door. All right. So, Gabe killed the bug, basically. All right, but let me tell you something. Lips is not a vexatious litigant. All right, let me tell you something. She talks seriously. And now let's get into Squirt Dump. Let me tell her entire story. All right, about what happened with her DV. Let me talk to you about her recovery. Let me talk about how she's entering into a rehab facility. But by the way, this Megan Fox and Tug, they're making this shit all public. But let's talk about everything about Squat Bump and her personal shit that's going on. I'm gonna fast forward just a hot minute, and I really don't want to cover Squirt Dump's personal shit. Fleabag will for 38 minutes, cry about it and the whole damn deal, but just J-Hip really doesn't have any interest. All right, so we're going to move past Squat Dump, all right, or Squirt Dump, whatever her name is. Anyways, it's hot here. It's been hot here. I mean, it was 90-some degrees here today. 90-some degrees. 90-some degrees, that's enough to make your peaches sweat. Your peaches? What? What? Oh, no, I mean, that's... Ha, 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 that's not funny. Oh, that's so funny. Peaches sweat. Yeah, it's so funny. Ha, ha. I'm going to pause there. I've lost interest. We're moving into the weather. Yellowstone. And then we're going to get into the Just J-Hip talk at the very end of the stream where she suggests that Just J-Hip wants her to blow on my harmonica. And then says I'm irrelevant, yet sent me a cease and desist. Struggled on the back half of the show, and that's where the show went from 400 people viewing down to, of course, 212. All right, things fell off, of course, but they did they did get 0 super chats for this 2 hour and 40-minute stream, and I do not believe 1 Ko-fi. So this one's what you call on the house. All right, this one was on the house, my friends. Seems to be happening a lot lately that most of their streams seem to be on the house. But, okay, on my irrelevant, terrible, awful stream over here, Just J-Hip's going to continue. Jay, you need 2 more to beat Shara. I need 2 more what? Soupies? Wait, Shara is whooping my ass on what the hell? Who is the Shara? Oh, she's a flipper. She's a flipper. I don't trust the flippers. She's a flipper. Clearly can't be trusted. Can't be trusted, the flippers. Nope. No, I don't trust any flippers. Other than Peculiar, Miyagi, TJ, of course, they should not flip. No, I don't trust the flippers. Shellbell, of course. Oh, but they are doing a members only, I believe, today. You're right, Volstorm. My members only are on the house. But, apparently all their shows seem to be on the house lately. Anyways. She did a good job. And once again, she does not care anything about J-Hip, doesn't watch the show, doesn't give a shit. Here's your cease and desist. Odd move, but once again, I have it recorded, so when we go to court, I can say to her, clearly, I'm not even bothering her. Look at Just J-Hip. She said this with her own words. I don't bother her. She pays no attention to me. Clearly. She cannot hold me accountable for anything because these are her words. You're doing great on your lawsuit, kid. You're doing great on your potential lawsuit, and your cease and desist is looking more and more silly as I accomplished all of the goals you sent to me in one fucking stream. All right. I accomplished them all, knocked them all out of the park, and violated every aspect of this cease and assist in one stream. That's called being a winner, as far as I know. I got to send you over to Mr. Coop, but hey, the stats. Give me a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. The stats, I appreciate you so much. Thanks, the stats. I'm going to send you all over to Mr. Coop. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hit the like, subscribe, share, watch it again. Leave a comment. Do all the things that you do. And as we always say when we end our show over here, chop, chop.
Shut your ass.
Yeah. And thank you to all the moderators who are here. Just you for being here, enjoying the show, hitting the like. We appreciate you. And remember, stay friends, weird. Damn it. But no, seriously, all the best. And shut your ass.
Bye.
Bye. Gang, gang. See you in the whip.